What's up, YouTube? Today we're talking about the ComfortTac belly band holster, and had it a little over a year. Since around July, August of 2019. So a little over a year. Been using it on and off since then. I want to tell you about it, kind of my experiences with it. So let's kind of go ahead and look at it. Talk about these holsters and neck carriers and everything. So this is, for the most part, the basic. This is the basic belly band. I'd say it's probably 4 feet in length, probably about 4 or 5 inches. 4 or 5 inches, so my fist, anyway, 4 or 5 inches in width. So this used to have a little strap. I don't know if you can kind of see right there where I cut it, but sorry, there's people driving by. I cut it because, gosh, of course, video's rolling. It's a Bluegun from Holster Smith. You should have a Bluegun. If it goes in there and it has that little strap over there, it would sit there and it would move. And I didn't like that. There's too many things that can go wrong. So we'll leave that out for now. So I cut that off and this is what I do is I put the holster in here, and then I put an extra magazine, phone, anything. Now that I usually carry Glock 19, and I've been using this NSR Jaeger C2 holster. Got the little soft loops on there. And what I do, and this probably won't work properly because the camera's rolling, but I just kind of tuck it in there. Oh, come on. And there it is. So, boom, and come on, boom. And it's kind of have to move it a little bit, but you kind of get the gist of it. And what I like about the Jaeger part is, see if you can show, it's a Gen 4 19 Bluegun, but it covers the magazine release, which I really like, because you're running and everything, and I don't want a magazine popping out. Plus, if you're around other people, then all of a sudden they see a pistol mag, and they're like, oh my God, this guy has a gun, and blah, blah, blah. And I live in a fairly liberal town, so I'll stay away from that. So that's the magazine, or I'm sorry, that is the pistol holster. And this is it's a NSR Tactical, the same as the holster. It's a C-Mag magazine pouch, sheath, holster, whatever you want to call it. It's for a 19 mag. They've got them for other guns. But this, you just slide right through there also. Of course, it went right in there without a snag, without any kind of hassle. It's fine. You kind of have to position it just right. So when you're wearing it, kind of looks something like this. And what I like about it is, of course they'll do it now, but I like it because as you're moving around and running, nothing comes out. I used to carry a shield in this same kind of holster. It was a little smaller because I'm down roughly 40-45 pounds, and it just used to kind of overflow. Muffin overflowed, and the shield didn't dig into me. This is a lot better now that I've gotten used to it. Depending on kind of where you want it, the amount of running that I do, it works best in, I say, appendix, I guess. This kind of goes right down the leg. The reason I do that is I don't want to point the pistol at my junk. It's just me. Your results may vary. You do you. So biggest thing is when you put this thing on, really got to get this thing tight. I mean, ooh, usually I put it underneath my shirt. I actually even pull the shorts over it, but we're on YouTube, so that's that. But I like it because if I need it, I have it. And I'm trying to go slow. And when you go slow, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. But I like it because I can just grab it and go. But if I have sweatpants on, I really like this thing because if I have sweatpants, I can use it that way. Got to take the dog out real late at night. And I live in an area that has critters, armadillos, possums, the occasional snake. Thankfully right now it's over, but I put this on, I can put that on either over my sweatpants or even underneath them if I really need to for whatever reason. But if I need it, I have it. It's just still not tight enough. I mean, I get it so tight that you're just like, ugh, how can I get it tighter? But I like it. Is it the most? Does it move a little bit? Yeah, it does. But if I need it, it's there. Running, just basic shorts, t-shirt that kind of covers everything. Let's see. I'll kind of do this a little differently. Trying to make this a super long video. But I like it. And you know, usually this is tucked in the pants, but even if it's not, I mean, if you know what you're looking for, you can. But you know, of how much weight I have lost, and I've noticed people don't really care anyway. They don't really look. I mean, they're too busy going through their phone. I've got a little pocket in the back. It's got a zipper on it for my phone. You know, I can keep my key in there. Running at night, just a little side thing. I keep a little SureFire Tactician with got a little shot cord, and I just keep it on my hand like this. And you know, it's got a momentary switch on the tail cap, and then if I need the full cap, the full light, I have it. It's nice. If something happens, I actually prefer a light, because if something happens, I can shine a light in someone's eyes and get away. That's just me. I don't really want to get in the middle of a gunfight in the middle of a dark area at a park. Just don't really want to. But that's just, you know. Another thing, I have this little rechargeable one. It's an Anker boulder. It's like an LC40, I believe. Put a link down below. A little shot cord. And this is the shot cord that you get from like any hardware store, any camping supply store. But I kind of tie it on there, and then you just fling it over. And I like that, because if I'm running, if I gotta use my phone, I got a little flashlight right here if I need it, but I'm not sitting here fumbling with it, because if I need this hand for something, you know, if someone attacks or something, you gotta push, you got this right here, while maybe you're getting to your weapon and you're going for it. I digress. Anyway, so, and of course this is not tight enough, because also the pants, when they're tight around the holster, it really helps. It kind of helps a little bit with the retention, because I get this thing tight. I mean, really tight. But anyway, but I like this little Anker light. It's a little bit different than the Tactician. You have to hit it, and this is rechargeable, micro USB. It hadn't been charged in a while. I mean, it's been a little while. But anyway, the difference is you have to hold the switch down. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're used to momentary on the Tactician, momentary on, off, it's on, off. So, you know, you take that for what it is. I really like them. Kind of turned into a flashlight video, but anyway, belly band. So let's see, ComfortTac belly band. Put a link down below if it's on Amazon. It was like $22 when I checked it at the time of this video. The Jaeger C2 holster from NSR Tactical. I'm not sure about price. I haven't looked it up in a hot minute. These things last. I love it. It's awesome. NSR C-Mag. C as in Charlie dash mag, as in magazine. Got them for different calibers, different things, if they're worth having. But that's just a little holster mold. This is a Bluegun from Holstersmith. And I really like it. And if I'm traveling, if I got to go to work out of town overnight, this holster usually stays in this belly band anyway. But what I like is I can take my EDC stuff, and I can just leave this right here, and I can just pack this in my bag with my workout clothes. Everything's in there. And then if I'm going to go running or something, and you know, you're unknown territory, if you're not entirely sure, should be most likely secure. That park is most likely secure that I run in, but you never know. You never know when you're going to have a flat tire, but I bet you always have a spare on your. Most of you probably have a spare in your car. So anyway, I like to keep that. I can just throw it on there, and it's very discreet. You can walk right through a room of people and just, you know, most of them don't really know, and if they do know, they keep their mouth shut. So that's just me. Anyway, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Thanks, y'all.